Today we are going to be talking about two SLX DCs. You are not going to want to miss this video. So as you saw in the montage, there is a little bit of a difference between these two reels. One of them is an XG, one of them is an HG. That doesn't make a huge difference between the two reels. One is new, one is older. The new one, I love new reels, guys. I love them. 90% of my money goes to fishing. This is by far my favorite reel. I've had one SLX DC for about 2 years now. I want to compare this one, which is the old one, which is funny because I grabbed the old one while saying, it's the new one. This is the old reel. I want to compare it to my new one. As you guys saw in the montage, I'm going to show you again, but here's the new reel. I've only used it once. And here's the older one. Now, just from seeing those two glimpses, you can already notice something. This one's matte black. This one's shiny. I have oiled this one and cleaned it. So the first thing that I want to talk about to compare these two reels, it's backwards, is how smooth are they? Is there any grinding? What's going on? The second thing that we're going to look at is that computer chip. Everybody hears the classic DC and it's like, when you cast like that. That's my take at it. I know, it doesn't sound as beautiful when I do it. This is the new reel. I want you guys to hear the new reel first, and then you can tell me down in the comments which one, if you can tell a difference. So, here it is. You're going to hear when I reel it, okay? Ready? I'm going to do it one more time. Notice how long it reeled. Okay, and the spool went after I went like that. Okay, that's a key thing that you need to focus on. All right, so this is the older one. This one's 2 years old. Now I want you to listen close. Number one, did the last as long as the first one? Hold on, I'm gonna show you. See, it lasts longer. The second thing is, did you hear like a little grinding sound? I can hear it. I can feel it in the reel. Okay? You can still feel it. Now let's take the new one and let's see if we can hear the same thing. So obviously I can tell that this one probably needs some new bearings. It's what happens when you use a reel for a long time. Bearings aren't cheap, but they're not, they're not cheap, but they're not expensive. Those are the two biggest things that I notice. They're just as smooth. I just oiled the older one, and it's just as smooth as the new one, okay? I think if I put some new bearings in it, it's going to cast a little bit better. But, that's all things that you can do. Does it affect the performance a little bit, but not to a huge extent? I don't see it like being a huge problem. Oiling it, the smoothness that Shimano is known for, it's still there. The bearings haven't affected that at all. Lastly, I want to tell you guys my opinions about these reels. I absolutely love Shimano. I am a huge fan of Shimano. I mean, I just absolutely love them. In my opinion, if I was going to buy a Corrado DC or these, I would get the SLX DCs. These reels are the same as a Corrado DC. A lot of you guys probably already know that, but it's the same frame, it's the same everything. It's just the Corrado DC is a little bit lighter and it's got a different frame material, but it's the same body style. I don't know about some of the components. I think some of the components are the same, except, your drag knobs. These are like a high quality plastic. That's the category that I'm going to put them in. They function the same as a Corrado DC. They've got the computer chip. I love the Corrado DC. I love these. If I was going to spend more money, I'd still get these. I just think that Shimano has put such a nice reel in that range. These reels, I have some $300 reels, and I would pick these over those $300 reels. So these are just my absolute favorite reels. They come in at $180, and it's an expensive reel. Now, I don't buy my reels unless they're on sale. So if you want to pick up one of these on sale, wait till Christmas at Dick's Sporting Goods, and all of their fishing stuff is 25% off. It's like Black Friday-ish. I said Christmas, but Thanksgiving, after Thanksgiving, Black Friday, they're 25% off. You can't beat that. Alrighty, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I would pick these. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment down below what you thought about my video. I appreciate all the constructive criticism. And have a great night, guys.